Hey there, true believers. Quick update on Loki, Realm of the Dishonored Dead. Now, I know that I said it was going to come out in July, but seeing as how this is the last day of July, I thought I'd let you know what's happening with it. I'm not necessarily delaying it, but here's what happened. I looked at the script, and I wrote the script a long time ago, like around the time where I wrote Return of the Sinister Six, because I've meant to do this Loki video for a very long time. The post-credit scene of Return of the Sinister Six was alluding to the Loki video. So I, getting ready to do it, look back at the script, and like it's not outdated per se, but I've added some things to Facefront's overall universe and lore that some things came out earlier than I expected. The whole end of the Marvel Universe series just came out of nowhere. I planned it to be told through context, but then I just decided to do a whole video showcasing it, and now some things have happened in that with the old Loki script, it wouldn't, some things just weren't jiving properly. So I added some things to the Loki script. I didn't really change anything else. The only thing I did change, and this was earlier, actually, was I added Sylvie to the script. I didn't add Sylvie. I had the Enchantress in the script, but I replaced the Enchantress with Sylvie because Sylvie is the MCU version of the Enchantress. So all of the Enchantress's lines in her role in the video became Sylvie. All I needed to do was add a few more personal touches of dialogue, and it worked perfectly. But with Loki knowing Sylvie, that obviously calls into question, well, how does that work with the timeline of the Loki TV show? So I had to answer that question because my universe is canon to the MCU up to Infinity War, which, if you saw in End of the Marvel Universe Part 1, it explains all that. So I had to answer that question first. And then I had to add some things that... There was a scene in the beginning of Loki, and I added to that. I added to it, and it made it longer, and it wasn't... It's kind of disconnected from the rest of the video. It doesn't have a lot to do with Loki in the realm of the Dishonored Dead. So I separated it. And now this is going to be a separate video called Glorious Purpose. It is a prelude to Loki, Realm of the Dishonored Dead. Instead of just being tacked on at the beginning of the video, this is going to set up Loki, Realm of the Dishonored Dead. So it's essentially the beginning of the original beginning of the video I had planned, added on to more context as to Loki and Sylvie's relationship, and whatever I fleshed out in that beginning portion. So I just separated that and decided to make it its own video, and then Loki, Realm of the Dishonored Dead is going to pick up where I had it in the script originally after that opening portion, because it really, like I said, is disjointed, kind of. It doesn't have a lot to do with the rest of the video. So I'm making this a prelude video, and then the Realm of the Dishonored Dead is going to come out after that. I'm going to work on them simultaneously. I might put some other stuff out between the two parts, depending, because I really want to get to Web Warriors 8. I gotta do End of the Marvel Universe 3. So, yeah, I might put some stuff out between the two parts, just to, keep the content coming. But for now, I'm letting you know that Glorious Purpose is going to come out first. And then, after that, I'm going to do Realm of the Dishonored Dead. And it's all gonna be connected. It's all gonna be the same Loki video. I just thought I'd give you that update, because yes, it's going past the date I set for myself, but that's only because when I reviewed the script, I had to add things, and I had to make it longer, and so I came to that decision to separate it, obviously, and that's going to take more time to do. But it works. It's all going to work out perfectly. I'm just letting you guys know why you're not watching the Loki video right now. It's going to be 2 parts now. Technically a prelude and then the main video. And you know, it's like, you don't have to watch the prelude to understand the video. That's how, you know, unconnected it really felt. That's why it would definitely help if you watched it. It's part of it. It started out as part of it, so it'll make sense. But yeah, it just seemed like the best way to go with the video. That way the video didn't get too long, it didn't get too bloated, and there wasn't a basically unconnected scene at the beginning of it. So look forward to Loki, Glorious Purpose, and then Realm of the Dishonored Dead, both coming soon to Face Front. Thank you, true believers, Face Front, and I'll see you in the multiverse.